Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that drives coaches insane. Doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Ready. Mike. Come on, boy. Come on.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
On the set. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm here all day. Hatchet. Check, go. What? Shoot.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. 44 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Jan Stenerud on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
52. 5 wide. It's outfield. Hey, it's our house.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Patrick Willis. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. On second down now, it's Jackson. They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. Third down now to follow.
52 is the mic.
Pass 85.
Twist.
Hey, home.
36. Sponge. No.
Throwing is Allen on third. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Keith Bullock coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up fourth. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Escapes the sack. He gets away from one. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there's a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. Look,
blitz coming, and down he goes. Julius Peppers just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. After the sack on first down, Jackson. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Jackson. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down, this is Jackson. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7 on the ground. That trims it to a 3rd and 15 situation. Play action. Now it's Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
53 is the mic. Shift. Watch the shift.
3rd and goal. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack. Taken down at the 2. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Yeah, that's how we do, D.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Ooh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ed Reed comes flying in from safety for the sack. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Snatched by the safety, Ed Reed. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Rush in.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Eluding the press, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A 4-yard pickup that gets them going forward, but still 15 yards left on third down. On play action, Allen going up top. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Going for it on 4th down. Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go. Here we go. 6-1. Hey, let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no. They went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Mike 52, Mike 52. I got one. Mike 52, Mike 52. And let's get that ball here.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Mean Joe Green. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions, because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Let's go, baby. We turn over. Get that ball.
They'll run now with Bo Jackson. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
Check 13. Check 26. Check 26. He's crossing. He's checking.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on 4th down. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Slam, slam. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
53.
Play action. It's Jackson on the move to his left. He completes it to Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Julio Jones. In the final seconds of the first half, and the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Push him back. Switch. Go. Motion.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. On 4th down, Jackson out to his left. And he's got a noon one. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Walter Payton, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield and try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 10 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Stenerud on for the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30.
Is good. Makes the score Niners 30, 49ers nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. The first throw for the backup, Jackson. Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
43's the mic. 43's the mic.
And it's 3rd down. Alert 3.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
You got three down. 43 is the mic, boy, 43. Check, 43. Go. Here we go. Oh, 49, check 49.
Jackson throwing on fourth down. Looking deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. Johnson, the intended target. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Dancing to his left. He'll run it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. That one may not cost him in the end, but still, obviously something the coach wants to avoid.
Oh, without a doubt. It won't cost the team because of where they are on the scoreboard, but it will cost the player who gave up the football.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 78 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start here with Jackson. And he'll power his way up near the 25. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
on play action. Allen sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Ryan And Shazier. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Now, he's going to be very close to a first down. Good running, but looks like he's a yard short. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. They'll run again with Jackson. Now, loose football. The ball comes out. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Staying on his feet. Shrugs him off. Allen hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now Allen. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now Allen. Forced out to his left. He's going to let it fly. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 40. And his guys are going to take over at the 39